Hey, good morning, everybody. So, this morning we are in Joshua chapter 21, and I pray that you'll join me as we read the word of the Lord this morning. We just invite the Holy Spirit to be a part of His word, that He would show us His truth, or that we would invite Him in this. And I say this in Yeshua's name. 48 cities for the Levites. This can also be found in Numbers 35, 1 through 8, and 1 Chronicles 6, 54 through 81. Now the family heads of the Levites approached Eleazar, the priest, Joshua, son of Nun, and the heads of the other tribes of Israel at Shiloh in the land of Canaan, and said to them, "The Lord commanded through Moses that we would be given cities in which to live, together with pasture lands for our livestock." So, by the command of the Lord, the Israelites gave the Levites these cities and their pasture lands out of their own inheritance. Would you ever hear of that today? Somebody giving something out of their own inheritance? The first lot came out of Kohathite clans. The Levites, who were descendants of Aaron, the priest, received 13 cities by lot from the tribes of Judah, Simeon, and Benjamin. The remaining descendants of Kohath received 10 cities by lot from the tribes of Ephraim, Dan, and the half-tribe of Manasseh. The descendants of Gershon received 13 cities by lot from the tribes of Issachar, Asher, Naphtali, and the half-tribe of Manasseh in Bashan. And the descendants of Merari received 12 cities from the tribes of Reuben, Gad, and Zebulun. So the Israelites allotted to the Levites these cities, together with their pasture lands, as the Lord had commanded through Moses. From the tribes of Judah and Simeon, they designated these cities by name to the descendants of Aaron and to the Kohathite clans and of the Levites, because the first lot fell to them. They gave them Kiriath Arba, that is Hebron, with its surrounding pasture lands in the hill country of Judah. Arba was the father of Anak. But they had given the fields and the villages around the city to Caleb, son of Jephunneh, as his possession. So to the descendants of Aaron and the priests, they gave these cities together with their pasture lands: Hebron, a city of refuge for the manslayer; Libnah, Jatir, Eshtemoh, Holon, Debir, Anin, Jutah, and Beth Shemesh, 9 cities from these two tribes, together with their pasture lands. And from the tribe of Benjamin they gave them Gibeon, Geba, and Anathoth, and Almon, 4 cities together with their pasture lands. And all 13 cities together with their pasture lands were given to the priests, the descendants of Aaron. The remaining Kohathite clans of the Levites were allotted these cities. From the tribe of Ephraim, they were given Shechem in the hill country of Ephraim, a city of refuge for the manslayer; Gezer, Gibzaim, and Beth Horon, 4 cities together with their pasture lands. From the tribe of Dan, they were given Elteke, Gibbethon, Ajalon, and Gath Rimmon, 4 cities together with their pasture lands. And from the half tribe of Manasseh, they were given Tanakh, the Gath Rimmon, 2 cities together with their pasture lands. In all 10 cities together with their pasture lands were given the rest of the Kohathite clans. This is what the Levite clan of the Gershonites were given. Gershonites. From the half tribe of Manasseh, they were given Golan and Bashan, a city of refuge for the manslayer, and Besh-terah, 2 cities together with their pasture lands. From the tribe of Issachar, they were given Kishion, Debarath, Jarmuth, and En-Ganim, 4 cities together with their pasture lands. From the tribe of Asher, they were given Mishal, Abdon, Helkath, and Rehob, 4 cities together with their pasture lands. And from the tribe of Naphtali, they were given Kadesh in Galilee, a city of refuge for the manslayer, Hamoth Dor, and Kartan, 3 cities together with their pasture lands. And all 13 cities together with their pasture lands were given to the Gershonite clans. This is what the Merarite clan, the rest of the Levites, were given. From the tribe of Zebulun, they were given Jokneam, Kartah, Dimnah, and Nahala, 4 cities together with their pasture lands. From the tribe of Reuben, they were given Bezer, Jahaz, Kedmoth, and Mephath, 4 cities together with their pasture lands. And from the tribe of Gad, they were given Ramoth in Gilead, a city of refuge for the manslayer, Mahanaim, Heshbon, and Jazer, 4 cities in all together with their pasture lands. And all 12 cities were allotted to the clans of Merari, the remaining Levite clans. For the Levite clans, there were 48 cities in all, together with the pasture lands, within the territory of the Israelites. Each of these cities had its own surrounding pasture lands. This was true for all cities. Thus the Lord gave Israel all the land he had sworn to give their fathers, and they took possession of it and settled in it. And the Lord gave them rest on every side, just as he had sworn to their fathers. None of their enemies could stand against them, for the Lord delivered all their enemies into their hands. Not one of all the Lord's good promises to the house of Israel had failed. Everything was fulfilled. Isn't that amazing? And wouldn't that be great? So that you're in so tight with the Lord that no matter who your enemy is, and when they come against you, God is going to hand them over to you. You can have your way with these enemies because you belong to the Most High King, to the King of Kings and the Lord of Lords. I pray that this word helps you. I want to do a deep dive, and I'm going to try and put together a study on, throughout the Bible, it talks about the beast in the man laying together. And I want to try and dive deep and see who are these beasts and where did they come from. I pray that all is well with you, and I pray that you go forth and you have a very blessed day. Shalom.